President Joe Biden dropping out of the presidential race has sparked a wave of speculation and discussion about what the future of the race will look like. Our News 10's Kai Price gives us insight from a political science expert at LSU. He joins me in the studio with what he's learned.
Britt, this historic moment has left many wondering what lies ahead for the nation and how it will impact their lives. I spoke with an expert at Louisiana State University on how this announcement will shake up the election moving forward.
I think what we were planning on expecting to see was Trump versus Biden again. The fact that there is some drama and some uncertainty into who the Democratic nominee is going to be, I think that is going to get a lot more attention.
Nearly 1 week after former President Trump's assassination attempt, the 46th president of the United States, Joe Biden, has dropped out of the race. In return, he is endorsing his current Vice President Kamala Harris to run in his spot.
Chose right after he indicated he was going to be leaving the race, he chose to endorse his vice president for the nomination. So I think this gives Kamala Harris a huge leg up going into this process, whatever it looks like, for choosing the nominee.
He says while the announcement creates some disarray for members of the Democratic Party, he says Harris has an advantage as being a younger candidate than Donald Trump.
This is a candidate who does not have the age problem, as a lot of people view Biden as having. In many ways, it flips the tables on the Republicans. They are the ones now nominating someone who is 78 years old.
On the other hand, he says the Republican Party is doing well in the polls for who would become the next president of the United States. He says some key components will be to focus on Joe Biden's remainder on his term.
Their strategy going forward is they're going to be asking questions such as, if Joe Biden can't run for president, does he have the mental capacity? Does he have what it takes? Is his health good enough to continue being president? His term does not end until January 20th of 2025.
He says the 2024 election will have a major effect on voters for both parties.
This is going to have an effect on turnout, I think, in participation. I think one of the things that campaigns often do is that they focus attention on issues and on the people in campaign. We are living in a very historic time, and it's going to be interesting to see how these things play out.
The Democratic National Convention will happen in Chicago next month. Kai Price, KLFY News 10.